channel. My name is Laura if you're new, and today we're gonna go over my physical TBR and everything that I want to read this month. I'm really excited to show you everything. I've kind of been collecting a few books here and there, and I feel like I got a good couple that I'm just really excited to read and just dive into and get started. After finishing A Court of Thorns and Roses, I finished all the books in the series. I feel like I'm in my fantasy era. I got a couple of fantasy books, and there's a few romance books. Other booktubers rated them 5 stars, and I'm excited to just see if they hold up. Yeah, without further ado, let's just get into it. It's like really cold here in Texas. I mean, not super cold. I feel like Texas cold is so much different than like other states cold, but if you live in another state, you probably deal with it a lot better than the wimpy Texans. But I really love it. I can't wait to live in a northern state where it's just cold most of the time. Anyway, I'm just waffling on. Here are all the books that I want to read. I feel like there's like a blue color palette happening. Well, okay. So I just started this book. It's Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. This is my first Lucy Score book. I'm like 100 pages in right now. It really just jumps into it. There is like small town tropes. What I'm guessing is an enemies to lover trope. They're not happy with each other, but there's definitely some chemistry. The characters are Naomi and Knox, I think that's his name. It goes from their perspective. To say the Knox chapters, I think I'm liking a little bit more than the Naomi chapters. Yeah, getting into this book here, I'm excited about it. I love a nice thick romance. And look at my bookmark. I got it at Book People. It says, read all the books, and it has a cute little tassel. I'll be reading all the books. I wonder how long it's gonna take me to get through all of these. I feel like I can do it, especially with my next video coming up. I wonder if you guys can guess what kind of video I'm gonna do. Next is Shatter Me. I really want to start the Shatter Me series, and this is the first book. It's by Terea Mafi. Yeah, there are, I think there's like six books. I don't know. Shatter Me, Unravel Me, Ignite Me, Restore Me, Defy Me, Imagine Me. And then there's novellas. Yeah. Well, I can't wait to get started with this. I really like starting series because then I'm like, oh, I know what I'm going to read next. I'm going to read the next book. So it really just keeps you gripped, and I've heard really good things about this series, so I'm really excited. It says, the moon understands what it means to be a human, uncertain, alone, crafted by imperfection. I really like that because I relate to the moon a lot. This will be my next book that I get into. I also got Twisted Love by Anna Hong. It's the first book in the Twisted series. Again, I'm really excited about getting into new series, and I've heard really good things about this one. It's such a pretty book. I haven't read much about them. I just got them because they've gotten really like good reviews from other book lovers. It is about Alex and Ava. It's a romance. Yeah, I'm just a sucker. This next book really hooked me. Archer's Voice. This one apparently has gotten some rave reviews. It's the book, y'all. I really want to know what this is all about. I bet my reactions are gonna be, my jaw's gonna be to the floor. There's so much more to him than just his beauty, his presence, or the way his hands communicate with me, on me. Okay. I can't wait. Can't wait for this. I wish I could just absorb it permeably. I love when a book just makes me feel everything all the time, all at once. Like, I want all the feels. I'm noticing that like when I watch a movie or a series, like I don't feel like emotionally captivated as I do when I read a book. So I'd rather just read a book than like watch a movie or a series. So that's probably a good thing. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start it. I'm a Sarah J Maas girl. She's hooked me, so I got Assassin's Blade and Throne of Glass. Okay, I've read though that I need to start Throne of Glass and then the second books and then Assassins. but I kind of just want to do Assassins and then all of them. So I don't know. Tell me down below what you started with and what you recommend. Which one should I read first? Which one? This next one I got because the second book came out this month. I am very much intrigued. I really want to know. So I got Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. Ruthless Vows came out and everyone's been reading that. So let's get into this series. Let's get into this world. This review on the back, like I was just like, yes, yes, completely, totally. I want this in my life. Rich and romantic. If stories had scent, this one would smell like a mug of black tea, the ink ribbons of a typewriter, and that addictive spice called enemies to lovers. I mean, I don't need to say anything else. This book might break me. I don't know. Excited for this for sure. Rebecca Ross, are you my new favorite? We'll see. And then I got another book, and it's by another Rebecca. It's time, y'all. It's time. It's time for this book. I'm ready to read it and not put it down. Yeah. Fourth Wing by Rebecca Yaris. Fly or Die. Iron Flame came out like in December or last year sometime. I'm just ready. I'm ready to start this and Iron Flame and just become immersed in that universe, especially after finishing the Court of Thorns and Roses series. Or, you know, I'm just gonna wait a good year or 2 years before the next book. And I'm good. I have Throne of Glass series to get through, which is like 10 books, and then I'll have like these chunks. I love a chunky book. It's not as intimidating. You just fly through it. You really do. The most brutally addictive fantasy I've read in a decade. Okay, Tracy Wolf. Let's see if that holds up. Fourth Wing. I'm ready. I'm ready for this journey. I am ready for all of it. And that is my physical TBR for now. That's my like physical like winter TBR. I think I can finish all of those by February. Let's see though. But right now, I'll show you the ones that I'm gonna read for January. If you saw my other video, I finished Dune, and I finished Fellowship of the Ring, and I finished Out of Love by Hazel Hayes. We have like 10 days left in January. I'm gonna go with 3 more books for January. So the books that I'm gonna read for this month are Things We Never Got Over. Yeah, I'm gonna keep on reading this. We're gonna have to go with This Beautiful. When I'm done with Things We Never Got Over, I'll go in with Fourth Wing. I'm torn between these two, so you'll have to check out my next video to see which one I go with. These will be what I start reading. These are gonna be my next victims. Or I'm gonna be their next victim. I'm just so happy. I'm so happy that I'm reading more. I feel like it's so much better for my mindset than just Netflixing. I love binging books. Like I feel so immersed, relaxed. I don't know what it is about when you get into a really good book. You just go into like this beautiful meditative state. I just love falling in love with characters. I love how books can make you feel just this wonderful butterfly. Ugh, it must be all the serotonin and the dopamine. I don't know. It gives me all the good things. I love that I'm reading a lot more. I feel really great. I'm thirsty. Yeah, now you know everything that I'm gonna be reading. I have other books as well that are on my physical TBR, but let's not get into everything. That would take forever. Let's start off with this. Little steps at a time, and then we'll read everything. I do have a goal of reading 100 books by the end of 2024. I'm 3 in. Let's see if I can get it up to like 10 books by the end of February. I think I can do it. If I read like an average of 8-9 books a month, we can do it. Definitely. Positive mental attitude. I'm going to read 100 books by the end of this year, and it'll be fun. It'll be a journey, and come along for the fun and the books and the coziness, all the good things. I hope you're having a good time wherever you are. Thank you for being here. It means so much to me, and thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you're liking the videos, and I'll see you in my next one. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun one. So make sure to check it out. All right. Love you. Bye.